Drinking and driving is very harmful to not just yourself but others. You should never get behind the wheel while drinking and driving. Drinking and driving could cause a death situation every time you get behind the wheel while under the influence. There, there are plenty of reasons why you shouldn't drink and drive. You could go to jail for drinking and driving. You could get a fine for drinking and driving. Could increase your insurance for drinking and driving. Could cause an accident by drinking and driving. You can injure a child while drinking and driving. You can also lose your professional job drinking and driving. Every single injury and death caused by drunk driving is preventable. The average BAC among fatal injuries of drivers is within 0.16. A high BAC driver high BAC drivers tend to be males between the ages of 25 and 30. And every 53 minutes in a day, somebody is killed by drunk driving, which is 27 people a day. The effects of alcohol there are many effects of alcohol. It can slow down your reactions. It can impair your vision. It can slur your speech. It can mess up your concentration. It also can make you think other things, make you do a whole bunch of other things. Basically, just drinking and driving is just nothing you should do. I've witnessed so many drunk drivers get behind the wheel and think it's safe. I have plenty of friends that will drink and drive and think it's safe because they feel that they could drink under the influence and be fine because they did it before. But when you have friends like that, if a true friend will tell them you shouldn't get behind the wheel because you're putting other people in danger. No matter how good you are at driving while drunk, you should never get behind the wheel while drinking and driving. And drinking and driving is probably one of the worst ways to even put yourself in a life-death situation. Because when you're under the influence, there's so many things that can happen. So many things that can happen when you're drinking and driving. You can end up somewhere where you're not supposed to be. You can say stuff you're not supposed to say or that you don't mean. You could do stuff that you don't mean. There's a lot of things that comes with this drinking and driving. Also, long-lasting effects of drinking and driving could give you liver disease. You can get put in a coma. You can have nerve and brain damage. And you can also have impaired immune system and also death. Death is a big one because there's so many people that just doesn't use their mind and doesn't think twice about getting behind the wheel while drunk. That's why I influence you, anybody. Never, if you're drinking or driving or know you're going to drink that night, do not drive or do not get behind the wheel. Make sure you have a person that can drive for you, a designated driver. Never feel like you're good enough to drink and drive because that first thought that you have that I'm going to drink and drive, you're putting so many people in danger. And you're basically putting innocent bystanders in your situation, basically. Innocent bystanders that could die that night just because you decided to get behind the wheel while drinking and driving. You can put a child in danger because you want to drink and drive. So that being said, just never drink and drive. Honestly, just don't drink at all. Drinking can cause so much harm to your liver, which will affect you in the long run, but most people doesn't know that. So don't drink at all. But if you do, just do never hop behind the wheel because that's never the safest thing to do. You're putting yourself in harm, your friends, your peers, your enemies, everybody on the road, you're putting them in danger. So never drink and drive. And if you do, just make sure you have a designated driver.